But chat, we do got confessions today. Viewers' confessions. If you have anything on your mind and you want to send anonymously, hit that pinned link in chat. And I guess, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, chat. I made Connor leave our Discord server. Who the hell cares? Oh my lord! Y'all always... I'm a 29-year-old woman. He and I dated for about 8 months. Our relationship was fine. We did things together. We had fun. There weren't any obvious red flags, but I always got that feeling that he didn't have much. He didn't value me much. At times, he seemed a bit cold. Who wrote this, bro? I know ain't none of you 29 years old or a woman. I updated my new game. Why did you not get it straight after it was delivered? I was sleeping, man! Came to 3 days ago, we were hanging out at my place. He asked to hand me the TV remote. I was sitting right next to him, and then I realized from the remote and realized he accidentally handed my phone instead. Thought it was funny until I realized he had landed too much, and he had the same annoyed face, and he began yelling at me, calling me a stupid bitch. I was stunned, never heard my voice or disrespect him in any way. I did not deserve to be treated this way. I told him my relationship was over and I had to leave, and he calmed me down. And he simply walked to the door, opened it wide open, and get me out, and I never come back. We walked again, and he was mad. The next day, I returned to the present he had given me and meant nothing to me now. The friends and I did overreact, but I shouldn't have just ended our relationship because he yelled at me once and had patched things up. I blacked him out, and the friends are not mine. I'm not going to reach out and try to work things out because I know that I need to tell somebody thank you for reading. First of all, bro, I know this is a lie because ain't nobody 29 years old in this world. Holy, his reading skills are getting better now, chat. Y'all like that? I'm pretty good at reading. My confession is that I'm still hanging on to FPE even though the creator itself abandoned it, and I'm still there. Oh my, this shit is so fucking corny. You're the man in the situation. I made a day and night cycle, added double jumps and instant respawns, and added weapons. What game are you talking about, bro? I want to play. I want an instant respawn. I'm white. Next. 2 lies, 1 trust. I'm gay, I'm black, and I hate Jews. 2 lies and 1 trust. I don't mean... 1 truth, you mean? I'm guessing this one's the truth. Next. The hell is this? I ain't reading Department of Ordnance. I like using the restroom after strangers because the seat is warm and we connect our souls through our poops. When they forget the flesh, I mix our dookie and we connect forever. What? Nah, that's actually tough. I mess with that, low key. I mess with this one, low key. Yes. Always want me to read long words. Joey, I'm telling your mommy you say cussy wussy words. Skip. Chat, did we skip? I got fucked by my best friends. My femboy ass got trained on not by 1, but 10 students and 1 teacher. Unfortunately, the first sentence hooked me. Unfortunately, the first sentence hooked me. Enough talking. Roleplay. Okay. So one time I was in 2nd period wearing pink and white thigh highs in a cute dress like a normal femboy would do, and got handed a $20 bill behind my back. And he asked me for my special service. I said to him that it's free today because I was feeling a bit freaky. fucking blurbs! Can we... Stop! Stop! I told him to meet me in the bathroom at 4th period, and when time comes, he didn't even bring 1, not even 2, not even 4, but 10 people, and for some reason, a whole ass teacher. He asked me if they were invited too. Sadly, I obliged. The first person that entered me, surprisingly enough, was the teacher. Okay, I'm done with this stupid ass. What do you mean? He was so boring, though, because his penis was literally smaller than Tasee. I ride dirt bikes. It was the nanometer on how small it was.
There's my favorite white boy!
I was, of course, still letting him do it and finish in a second, not even half a second. I let the person go, and I already could see the bulge in his... Yo, I'm not even halfway through! I could estimate the size to be the same exact as a horse. The reason I know is because I work with horse being in the animal scene. He was also a fursuitist. So he was wearing some high-tech protogen suit, which actually looks good. And I asked him to make me a femboy furry protogen suit after this, and he accepted. I first tried fitting it in my mouth and choked midway. I couldn't even finish 1/4 of it before I started going... Okay, that's crazy. I asked him to stop. He didn't. It's when my face was visibly turning purple...
What the Sigma?
...that he stopped. After that, I of course let him in and did not give me mercy at all. Over and over again, couldn't even focus on anything else. That is because of the unexplainable euphoric feeling that was... My brain turned into actual mush once I woke up. What does that mean? You were knocked out because of this? And for some reason, thrown in the middle of a kindergarten... Yeah. There's no way I'm finishing this. Blurbs is in the description. They told me that I was there for 4 hours. They wakened me. They were nice enough to put me in a wheelchair and go back to school. Apparently, 8 other people did stuff without my consent, which could explain why I was covered in... Oh. You were covered in both. The big two. And you're probably wondering if I can still walk. I can't. That incident left me handicapped for the rest of my life. And the teacher, he's arrested. What about the fursuit? I still have it and wear it sometimes to add to my femboy attire. I ride dirt bikes. I like F1. Guys, these are confessions that, are, holding your brain hostage. Not, I like F1! Dude, you have... It would be more interesting if you said you like A1 steak sauce. Come on. I just asked my girlfriend if I could start casting reels on her ass, and she said sure. So I stripped down and started stroking to her booty cheeks. She laid on her belly, fully clothed in black jeans, which is hot to me. I was only in a minute, not even fully hard, and our dog gets in the bed and starts pissing right next to me. Bullshit. That's actually rough. I am sorry for you. Because it sounds like you were having a good time. Like, this part right here just shows me that you were having a good time. Then this part right here shows me that you were not having a good time no more. Infinite cum. Who is writing this? Or else what? Or else this! Who is genuinely taking time out of their day to write this? You desperately shove your dick into a wad of toilet paper. Yeah, that's enough of me. Wait, the cum accelerates. It's been 3 minutes. You can't stop. Your bathroom floor is covered in a thin layer of baby fluid. The Dludge man juice reminds you of the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. It's been 2 hours. Your children and wife scream in terrors as their bodies are engulfed in the snow-white sludge. Your youngest child goes under with vicious bubbles and muffled cries of riding from the goop. The SWAT team arrives. Military helicopters circle you. Hundreds of bullets pierce your body at once, yet you stay conscious. Your testicles have now grown into a substitute brain. What? Yo! Who thinks of this? This is insane! Astronomers began calling you the Comet. Put it in Gen. One time I was playing the drug game, one that you play, and something you need to know is that I have a very hard time dekerning game from real life. My mom doesn't even let me play Minecraft because one time I went to the petting zoo and there were cows. And since I thought in the game, I started beating them thinking that they would drop me because I was hungry. I got kicked out. But anyways, back to the story. When I left, I still thought I was playing the game and got confused on why my progress was reset. So I went back and started to look for a pot and some weed seeds. I found a dealer while researching and went back. He gave me 10 of the best weed seeds and I went back to grow it. I was mad at how it was really taking so long. So instead, I converted it into a cocaine farm and started getting the ingredients for it. I stole the lab table from school and stole all the ingredients from the store and started mixing it until I made that good white substance. I went back into Chat, I've been doing so good reading. Until now! I went back into my school, but I didn't know my left to right, so instead of going to my high school, I went to that kindergarten I once entered. I didn't question everyone's size since I'm short, and went on to sell kids that substance. They all thought it was sugar for some reason, and bought it for a reasonable amount for cocaine. For cocaine, not sugar. I showed them how to use it, and they all started going hyperactive. The teachers thought they were having another sugar rush until they saw the white stuff under their nose, and of course questioned them. But I trained them hard not to snitch, so they didn't budge. How do you Until the teacher said that if they do snitch, they get a Dorito bag. They told who I was, and I went on the run. Not before I could pull out my fent-laced cocaine and sell it to the kids to make them OD. Because they wanted to be some pussy-ass snitches for some Dorito bags that don't even cost $10 in the first place. I am currently in 103 Webb Ave, Smith Grove, Kentucky. If someone wants to meet me, I will give you a free sample just like in the game. Walter White intro? You gonna get demonetized? Nah, bro, trust. I saw exactly 1.09441 square inches of a girl's shoulder today. I immediately fell to my knees as the rush of dopamine signaling my impending earth-shattering organs started making me moan loud enough to deafen everyone in the immediate vicinity. What followed was a torrential downpour of every single sperm cell I ever had or ever will produce, shot out so hard that my dick was ripped apart of my uber nut, accelerating to 5% of the speed of light by the time it left my urethra. It vaporized the girl as it punched right through her. It barely slowed before cutting through a structural support beam in the school as if it were a nuclear-powered angle grinder. The sheer weight of this historical nut, combined with the total destruction of everything in its path, caused the school to collapse, and every female in the state of Illinois became pregnant with my children. What's up, Ames? You went into the Twitch? YouTube chat full of kids that can't spell. What are you talking about, bro? I'm from there. I'm at work. What's up, you know? Why do teachers get mad about shoulders? This is exactly what principals think would happen. Like, this is exactly what schools would think would happen if the shoulders were exposed. I was at my auntie's funeral and I touched her boob by accident, but that shit felt so squishy and soft, and at that moment I was harder than a fucking rock. I told my parents that I wanted some alone time with her and say my final words, when in reality I was feeling upper casket in my... My principal was caught with a little kid, so he was moved to your school or out from your school. Dude, what? Are you okay? Tassie only reads the ones that aren't stories. What do you mean? I literally just read this one and it's a story. I read all of... I remember when I was a lad. Okay, so who calls yourself a lad when you're a kid? I went to my favorite goon site, only to see the links were all blue, meaning they had been clicked on. Isn't it if it's purple it's been clicked on? I realized that this meant that my dad had gone there first. The fact that we liked the same corn meant that we had a strong bond. I went and got him from the basement, showed him the website, and we liked the same goons, Daddy. Look, you came first, and now I'm going to look at the same pictures you looked at. For the only time in my life, he hugged me and said, "I love you, boy." He left. I looked at every picture that he had looked at in those pictures. What? In only those pictures. As I was working at it, I heard a noise and looked. He was standing in the doorway with a smile and tears streaking down his face. I said... He started clapping in rhythm as I exploded with wild abandonment all over the wall. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Can we just have one normal confession, please? Don't read the stories. Why are boys so cute? Just why? Seriously, when you're raging on the game or ranting about how much you hate feminists? Or wait, what? Or talking about some stupid celebrity like Andrew Tate. What? When you laugh at your own jokes with that cute giggle, when you make that super adorable face, when you're angry with us, your taper fades and lineups, your clothes, your voice. Why are y'all so goddamn adorable and precious? Anyway, that's my simping quota for today. Good night. Gotta go back to being strong, mist and wrist. Tomorrow morning to pretend I never wrote this. Do I have a chance? Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, chat, when I was saying, like, do this, I was hoping for maybe a sentence. Skip this one. My girlfriend kissed a dolphin. I can't unsee this. Wait, is this am I the asshole? Skip and tell a real story. How do you know this isn't a real story? Skip? Oh my god. I spent 2 hours crying, 3 hours researching, and 47 minutes staring at my ceiling, and I've come to a painful conclusion. Anime girls aren't real, and here's a totally scientific, 100 peer-reviewed explanation. What does that even mean? Funny story, early in my relationship, I got drunk, got high, smoked a cigarette, and my girlfriend and I jumped in the shower after a long night out. I started shaving my balls, and not having the best fine motor skills at the moment, cut my balls. I must have hit a vein because the amount of blood coming from my balls was shocking. Holding my poor fellers in a, in a handful of blood with my girlfriend being like, oh shit, that looks bad. I started yelling, not like because of the pain, more because I was pissed that I could have been so careless. Just a whole lot of fucks, goddammits, etc. Now blood doesn't bother me in the slightest. I'm guessing that's between all the different substances in my body that's getting worked up in a hot shower. Next thing that happened was waking up in the shower floor with my tiny girlfriend crying, desperately trying to pull me out of the small ass apartment shower. I passed the fuck out, hit my head, all because I cut my balls while shaving. My girlfriend is now my wife. I still shave my balls and still have it. And I haven't even so much as nicked myself since then. Roughly 10 years ago. This could only be one person that I know of. W story, though. I jerk off to Runaway outro. The outro? The part where the mic is all muffled and shit? I don't know why, but every time I hear Ye's majestic voice and his $15 mic, I get harder than a rock and pour out white tears all over my pants. It makes my life better. I cannot stop. Yo, bro! Is it normal being a virgin at 0? I was born just 11 seconds ago. The doctor is cutting the umbilical cord as we speak. What are we talking about, bro? The thing is, everyone I know aren't virgins, and I feel like I'm the odd one out. Is it normal to... Wait! Wait! This is actually mind-blowing to me. Because that's facts. That is facts. As soon as you're born, everyone you know isn't virgins. As soon as you come out of the womb, everyone you know isn't virgins. So that's facts. Everyone you know aren't virgins. So it does make you feel like you're the odd one out. Nah, bro, you're good, bro. Don't even worry about it, gang. Don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna skip to 100, bro. Is my new PFP on Discord? I didn't see it. I recently started going to the gym, and also the sun started coming out here in PNW. Couldn't tell you where that is, so you're safe from me. The cherry blossom trees are in bloom. Spring is in the air, and after a long, dark, sexless winter, where I was worried about my libido had died, I cannot believe how horny you are. I can't stop thinking about dicks. Wait, what? It's the kind of horny where there were no amount of marital sex. Nothing will quell it. I am married. I would never cheat, and my spouse and I have typical married goon life. But I cannot stop thinking about the big throbbing veiny. Okay, bro. You can't think about the wieners. I wish I could go out in town and prowl for like I used. Wait. What? What if your young siblings are there? Oh, I mean, I guess. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. But if you're an only child, then no. That's not true. Yo, bro, y'all are scaring me with all these, by the way. Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper, but now I can't enjoy his music no more. Yesterday, I saw one of my coworkers, white, millennial, vaguely liberal, okay, listening to music on his break. He takes an earbud out, and I hear Not Like Us playing on it. At first, I thought there must have been some mistake. There's no way white people like Kendrick, right? but then he started humming it, and it's like time itself froze. My chest got tight. It was hard for me to breathe, and I was having a panic attack. Currently, I'm in the bathroom crying while typing this. If the fellas, if the fellas on all of my favorite rap subreddits know I fuck with Kendrick now, they might call me horribly offensive names like Corny or Nathan. They might call me horribly offensive names like Nathan. That might even start downvoting my posts. Naturally, I can't let this stand. I have to stop liking Kendrick Lamar. I might even start getting into Drake's music to get my karma up. Any of you have advice for navigating this personal tragedy? Yo, what? I'm not going to number 100! Okay, that's a long one. Okay, can we not... Dang, bro, can we not have, like, any long ones? I just sold my pussy for 1 gram of weed and I feel so dirty. I went to the plug's house to get some weed and he knows I'm bi, so he asked me if I could do him a favor. I won't get into details, but I can't sit down. My legs are weak in the weed. It was Reggie and mid as fuck. What do I tell my girlfriend? Yo, bro, what are we talking about, gang? Oh, man. Widestream end earlier? Dude, my OBS just blew up. I swear. Nothing even happened. It literally just said disconnected, and then it was like disconnected for like 5 minutes. And I didn't even realize it was disconnected till like a minute after. I thought y'all just stopped chatting. Because like the chat just stopped moving. That was not me, by the way. Check Jen now? Why? You were talking... I was talking to myself for at least a minute thinking I was still streaming. I just thought y'all weren't chatting. Nah, bro, it was probably like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Why check Jen? I finally did it. He scrolled to the top. March 4th, 2024 was the first. And Y-Rings was the first one to chat. How did you scroll all the way to the top? How long did that take you? That's actually fire. What if he checks you instead? 2 hours? Wait, what does this say? Is 7 feet and 1 inch long? Wait. Is this supposed to be 7 inches or 7 feet? Because it's making me anxious and I lose my self-esteem. Either way, if this is 5 foot or 5 inches, 5 inches girth is insane. Nowadays, kids be out here saying stuff like Saibu and Lisu UPMO. For real. What is this new lingo? For real, kids be making trash lang now. She, TBH, this word, really, PMO. Searching for a mother who'd be open to her daughter joining me. What? I believe in teaching. I shit in public bathrooms, urinals, and sinks. Dude, what are you, a villain? Is this like your thing? Hooray for your birthday. Let's make it a day to remember. It's not my birthday! You could have just set a date, period, and got to it. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday, bro. Wait, what is this? My love for Emily from class of '09. Hold on. I just never felt so close to a character ever. Even if the footsteps of Nicole, she just okay, I can't read no more. We're skipping this one. Sorry. I don't know if it was a Mandela effect or something, but there was an episode where Homer was fapping too much and it was ruining his marriage. So Marge told him, "You choose the fap or you choose me." And then the famine came to Springfield. So Homer chose Marge and he started joining no fap communities. Flanders was the organizer something. Springfield while he was helping on Cletus farm. Anyone else got that episode? I never watched. Last night I whacked it off. Why, for some reason, is this the most disturbing one? Every day is his birthday. No, it's not! Hi, I'm a furry and Therian. Me giving Emma Myers backshots. Emma. Well, wait, not in front of people. Me. Shh, it's okay. Let them watch. Let them know you're mine. That's not even written about me, and I'm scared. Okay, we're not reading this one. Why y'all send so much, bro? Where's the one chip at? It didn't deliver today. It was supposed to, but it didn't. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday! It's not! Can you spell whacked? Yes, read. Why read this one? This one is long. Skip. I had to go over everything was going good until she asked if we could watch something. I said yes, movie, and she said Netflix, and I laughed because obviously I didn't use that DMR trash. I pirate everything. Okay. I don't know what a DMR is, but all right. She got real quiet and said that I said that, and when I said that, and she got real quiet when I said that and made kind of a sour face. And when I pulled out the HDMI cable, I tried to hook up my laptop to the TV, but the HDMI didn't work. I told her it's because the X11 is fighting with my NVIDIA drivers, which is NVIDIA's fault, not mine. She was already on her phone scrolling TikTok while I was typing commands. After like 10 minutes, I got the screen working, but then there was no sound. I had to open up Paul's audio volume. Is this real? She asked if we could just use her phone. I said no, I don't want to watch garbage on an iPhone. Finally, I gave up and normally when you have a girl over, the main problem should not be hooking up the video. Who is this? You are a disappointment to my chat. I gave up, said fine, we can use Netflix, subscribed, logged in, gave me a black screen with an error about Wild Vine. I don't know what any of these viruses are! Still laughing and got on her phone, typing real fast. She got to call some dude's voice and talk to him for 5 minutes right in front of me, all giggly. Hung up and said, oh my god, my brother's car broke down. I gotta go help him. I said, I can fix it. I know cars. But she was already putting her shoes on. She left super fast. I don't get it. She was really into me before the movie thing. I texted her today asking when she wants to hang out again, but she left me on red. What did I even what did I even subscribe Netflix for? I brutally shit myself and clean myself in a hotel laundry room. What should I do? Yo, chat. Hold on, bro. We gotta like skip like a couple of these. 56. There's no way someone went out here and spammed shorts. What, did you spam your entire shorts feed? What does it say? What does this word say? Tassie, I'm in your house, under your bed, no joke, and I have one sniping for your head. What? My mommy told you to go night-night? You had to go to night-night? I ate balls. My name is Error and kiss a guy. Fine when the shorts end? No! I don't wanna! W Error. I was on a date and farted and blamed it on the waiter. Hey, that's actually a valid blame. You gotta blame it on someone. If you're on a date, you gotta blame it on someone, no? Tassie, I goon to you and I love you. I am so lonely that I had to touch myself to feel something. I have no girlfriend, only lust. Are we deadass? I was spanking my meat, then my dog came over and set his dog Ussy on it, and I finished. Chat, I might just call it. I might just call it on confessions here. Can I have a venti iced caramel macchiato with almond milk and an extra shot of espresso? Have the caramel drizzle divided evenly on the bottom and top of the foam with light ice. Add 3 pumps of mocha syrup, 2 pumps of toffee nut syrup, and a sprinkle of cinnamon on top. Serve it in a grande cup with a separate cup of ice on the side and in a pack of sweet and low. First of all, bro, this is not Starbucks. Second of all, you might be the worst customer of all time. I know your address for the past year, but I have a hard time concealing it. Sorry, I've never told anyone, though. What does that even mean? Read them all like a good boy. You know what? Thank you for that follow, Ames. I shot my friend with a BB gun by accident. Did he die? Yo, bro. What does this even mean? What does this even mean, bro? Can you make a headset dent check point thing? That one was me. You didn't have to admit to it, but you know what? I appreciate your confidence. Okay, and then we got Logan Paul. Oh. When I was 5, I lost my sister dog. Well, I killed it, so I lied about it running away by poking out its eyes and swinging it around. My boyfriend Charles and I celebrated our birthdays together. I rented a private room, paid for half of the food. However, during the celebration, Charles forced my face into the cake and his family cheered. My friends tried to help, but I ended up slapping him. I left, telling him I'd never forgive him. He blames me for ruining the night and his family's opinion. But I can't continue the relationship after this incident. Are you okay in the head? I got my bully deported. Wait, what? It sounds like you're definitely not the asshole in this situation. The whole thing is pretty outrageous from that mom. Honestly, you and your girlfriend were simply trying to have a fun private event for your friends, and it's totally understandable to feel upset when someone else's kid hijacks your carefully planned activity without asking. The fact that they literally grabbed half the eggs, 50 out of 100, is beyond unreasonable. It's one thing to take 1 or 2 if you're curious, but that's not incident. Yeah, I'm done with this. You make hard to read words? I'm not reading it. End of story. My son James has a friend, let's call Ryan. They had known each other for a couple years and were really close for a while, and they kind of grew apart for a bit, and now we're starting to hang out again and seem to get along very well. Originally, Ryan's parents were together, but now they're divorced and the father lives in a different state. I've interacted with Ryan's mother a few times, and I really enjoy her company, and it feels very natural. We end up texting back and forth and about basic small talk stuff with a little fun, but nothing flirtatious. Nothing flirtatious, I would say. The texting kind of got flat towards the end, and she was messaging back quickly, but not much to respond to. I'm not sure but I didn't respond to her last question because I didn't want to seem annoying or whatever. She is absolutely gorgeous. I don't think either of us are in a position to be in a relationship, but I'd love to take her out. My question is, should I even ask her out? Dude, I don't know, bro. You're not even a real person. What's good, Platinum? Why you laugh? What do you mean, why I laugh? How to get famous? Go in forest and say, oh no, I think someone hanging there. That was error, by the way. I can tell this is error by just how the grammar and the spelling it all is. I literally eat ass. I got my girlfriend pregnant. I can smell Tasee butt cheeks. What? Yo, so check shite. I was in my class, but the teach say I was too smart, so I pee on my gang. I real YN. I did not send shit. Yeah, lies. Are y'all just trying to? I'm still a virgin, like, bro, I'm cooked. I'm just a guy that doesn't want to die without getting some puss. Dude, are you okay? Okay. I am being legit. My dick is sadly 2 inches. I jerk it to Tass. Okay, can we, be real life? I'm Tassie and like men. One time I yelled into an airport to subscribe to Tassie, but instead they put me in these pink fuzzy handcuffs instead of bringing me to jail. They brought me to a bed where I was blacked out for some reason, woke up with sticky stuff. Why are the airport staff so rude? At least 40 people subscribed, so thank me. Hello, Ginger. So I'm not going to say hi back because I'm not a ginger, so I know you're not talking to me. Brian Miser, PFP, Hello Kitty. Because he thinks he's in love with someone in my chat. I almost sent a hitman to my grandma. One time I was calling all my friends to play Dad Rails, and we're having a good time until Bacon, yes, the same Bacon from our join our chat, join our game, and it imitated having oral goons. Think he has a thing about trolling people? Okay, wait, what? I got caught talking to a minor Tassie? There's a minor me? I'm gay. Tassie 2025, but seriously, I wish, bro. Just admit you like men. It's okay, my brother is gay, I still love him. I'm not! My mom, 82F, told me 12M to do the dishes, 16. What does this number represent? What does that even mean? Check, Jen, I send your first message. Tassie proving he's not gay stream when? No, I didn't do that? What? But I, 12M, was too busy playing Fortnite. 3 kills, so I, 12M, grabbed my controller, DualShock 4, and threw it at her. 138 pillow hours? She fucking died, and I, 12M, went to prison for 18 years. While I was in prison, I, 12M, incited several riots. 3. And assumed leadership of a gang responsible for smuggling drugs, cocaine, into the country. I, 12M, also ordered the assassination of several celebrities, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, and Jeffrey Epstein, and planned a terrorist attack, 9/11. Reddit, am I the asshole? Yo, I just sent you on something on Discord. Please go rate it. What if I don't wanna? You're fat. That's not a confession, and no, I'm not! I see Mita. I love Mita. I ate dog poop. I was spamming on the keyboard in school, and the N-word randomly typed. Next day, I got took out of the lesson by the principal himself, and he suspended me for 3 weeks. I don't regret my actions. Brian. Way to leak yourself. Yo, Che, y'all are sending... Okay, that's insane. Ain't my fault. I'ma touch you hard. What? L N-word typer? Didn't even read mine. What was it? Tassie is my little boy. I brought a fake gun to school, and everybody snitched on me. And the next thing you know, the SWAT shows up. See, chat, maybe my reading just isn't bad. Maybe your guys' writing is just bad. Tassie's my little boy. No, I'm not! Does it make you guys feel good when you guys write the N-word? Y'all realize I can't get banned for that, right? How to stop gooning. I want love. I saw this really cute girl and want to get my life together, but I still jerk it. But how do I stop? I'm addicted. It was the one about telling the girl I'd get back with her. I didn't read it because I saw something about I wanted to hit that little tight hole. Maybe autocorrect. I don't know. I lit fireworks in the Minecraft movie. Dang, RIP. You read that nonsense, but not my IRL story. Well, I did. All she does, it sounds like she's mixing mac and cheese. You know what? I'm kind of getting sick and tired of reading all this weird stuff! What? I don't... Meet coworker. She said hi. Mentally come instantly. She will be mine. What? 3 months go by. Her stomach is bigger. She must know I'm into inflation. Set the bear trap to bring her home. 3 more months go by. Coworker has giant belly. Nose bleeding. Consider asking if she's into vor. She disappears for 9 months. No belly. Talking about having a child. What the fuck? I hate women at my workplace. I don't even get this. It doesn't make sense. I got banned from my cinema because of this movie. I have never seen such inspiring, fulfilling cinema to this day. The masterpiece is as aforementioned. What the? Aforementioned? Now as I foreskinned? Like, dude, what? Aforementioned is not a word. I got banned from my cinema due to this film. I quite frankly could not handle this overwhelming experience. I just had to whip out my veiny odd dick throughout the film, and I was absolutely demolishing my meat. Jizzing extremely frequently and finishing countless times. I was especially aroused when Jack Black said, "I am Steve," emptying gallons of my vicious fluid. Dude, wanna exchange dick cheese? Infinite out of 10. Original storyline, spiritual storyline in a gun cast. Don't even know what that means. That is too weird even for me. I have a crush on you. Tassie Low Sis, by the way. Ew! I know many of you want to type the N-word in your copy pastas or Reddit posts, but you can't because of cultural boundaries. So feel free to copy and paste this. Make sure to explain that you haven't actually typed the N-word and only copy and paste it from a... What? Oh, is that from Reddit? That's Joey or someone. What? I wasn't here when he started this. Okay, what is this, bro? What is this? Huh? Y'all are seriously... I am announcing my imminent goon. I am aware that the announcement of my imminent gooning has been serious recurring issue lately, and I am here with my bottom level social skills to ensure that it will only worsen. I hope that this server full of mostly male members will appreciate the fact that I will soon be gooning and offer me a convented high five that I so surely deserve. As the announcement of intimate gooning is not the current rule set, I will continue to toe this line, and any and all actions taken against me by the mod team will be considered extra judicial. Yep. And I will retaliate, mobilizing my army of alts. If any male want to provide me a high five or emotional gratification, please do so. If any females wish to provide me... Yeah, and that's where you lost me. Bye, guys. Hey, good night, bro. It's a long... I'd rather read this one than all the long ones, I'm gonna be honest. Chat, should I read this one out loud? Read all that, but not my IRL. Maybe I will read that last message that was just on my screen. Yeah, I'm not reading that either. That's a long one. Tassie, how's your day been? Dude, I literally told you how my day's been, alright? Read his IRL story. I don't even know what his IRL story was! For years, I thought heart was just a heart, a cute little symbol for love and affection, but it's more. But the more I look at it, the more I started to see the truth. The curve and the shape of the undeniable resistance. I almost fell for the greatest trick of all time. It isn't a heart, it's a tiny sideways penis. And honestly, this feels like some deep psychological feeling. Like when the CIA pumped the world full of propaganda during Cold War, when the British Secret Service declassified my friend. That was not my friend. I don't want to say his name. One time, Tassie put me in handcuffs and yelled chicken jockey before letting me go in the woods and saying that this person is hanging. I'm still scared to this day. Please help Tia Dohan unscramble to find my name. Wanna cut each other's booty hairs while making direct eye contact? No, I didn't mean that. Tassie, do you love me? No. I'm sorry. I apologize. I deeply apologize. Play Tower of Hell with me? Teodohin? That's a long word. Chat, who do you think Teodohin is? I'm a fat ass, but I have a crush, and now life is just life. Since she's got a boyfriend. And like, what? Is that does or is that does? Am I reading this wrong? Is this does? Am I reading that? How do you spell does? That is does. What does that make me? I can't tell her how I fell because I look like dog water. She has a boyfriend, and now I'm just drifting through life. Look, man, once you figure out what sense is, how to spell doze, and feel, we'll talk, alright? Lock in Joey. Want to rip each other's smegma and eat it off a silver platter. Collect the smegma, dry it, grate it into my spaghetti like Parmesan. What the hell's a smegma? But wait. I do it because and I find it hilarious. Sitting there rocking back and forth, pointing and laughing at the screen, slapping my knee, while eating popcorn and wiping a tear from my eye, a true rib tickler. After that, looking is over. I work up an appetite for some real stuff and watch. Tasee, I know you have been hiring girls to fart in your face and suck the farts out. It's on the news. I thought that it wouldn't get out. Alright? I thought it wouldn't get out. I thought nobody would find out about it. It's true he paid me to do it. No, I didn't! What did you just send? What did you just send? Hey, stranger, I've been addicted to that thing for many years and cannot get over it. I'm so tired of this, and I want my fellow teens to help. Please help me. This is serious. If only I knew what you were addicted to. Tassie was a traveler, not... This is definitely ChatGPT. Are we just sending Reddit posts now? His own little sister. I don't even know! Free Minecraft cape! What? I don't want it. Tassie's farts smell like bubblegum. It's true. No, they don't, bro. No, they don't. There's a friend who has a crush on me, and I don't know what to do. I asked her out for prom. After prom, me and her went to her house. There was no one there. We went to her bedroom, and after 2 minutes, I did live with her. The next day, we did it again, and now we're dating. My family doesn't know that we're dating. Good. Can you bake up with Brian already? Maya, please. What? Yeah, there's no way you actually wrote all this. Yeah, there's no way you actually wrote all that either. I punched my friend after almost getting his girlfriend pregnant. Every time he farts, I swear he blows a bubble. Bro convinced his sister that normal siblings... It's not, bro. Can y'all stop writing long ones, bro? Can y'all stop writing about Marin, too? I don't know who the hell Marin is. I'm done with this. I'm done with all this, bro. It be like an Airhead commercial. I feel like when he blows the bubble, he puts it in the freezer and... Wait, and once it gets all hard, he puts it in his butt. Tasee, you look like the Kool-Aid man. How? All the things that booty can do is crazy. Finish it. Mine was next. How could you even possibly know that yours was next? What did I end off of? There. I ended at a rest. I don't know what number I ended off of, but we're on 221. Chat, what one did I end off of? Does anyone know? Oh, I ended off this one, 216. I'm not reading that one. My vent got 800 views in an hour, 0 upvotes, 0 downvotes, no comments, and am I evil? Did I say something awful? Did someone help me out? This is the worst kind of torture. What? My friends call me gay because I'm sexually into men. But I don't really want to date men. I just want to have sex with them. So I say I'm not gay because I don't like men as the end of the day. I just only want to... Oh, bro, like... Tasee fingered me in my booty hole and called me dirty names. I kind of liked it. His dick is super veiny and hairy. And like 7% of it was actually his meat. So it looked massive when in reality was small. So did he brought me to town? Did he brought me to town? I swear I seen Tasee blow up a balloon before. I'm not going back to 154! I'm not reading about nude women. I gave Elon Musk an abortion. What? I just want to be loved. I do not wish to be horny anymore. Are you good? I like to let it crust. Wiping feels like torture nowadays. Yo, this sentence right here might be the most relatable thing that's ever been said before. I like to feel each and every fragment kept inside my booty cheeks, solidify it and cling to my ass hairs, not to mention when another log touches each and every shard of goodness. It's the best feeling in the world. So according to Shaiki, he says that it's okay as long as there's nothing haram or distracts you from obligatory duties. As most people say it's haram. I don't know what the hell a haram is. Mr. Beast? Would you rather be Hello Kitty, Pajama Girl, or Goth? You have too many emojis. Skibbity toilet. I cried because I miss hot dog costume. Good. 154 now. I once told a girl I was gonna get back to her. There you go. Since you just so wanted it. The things farts can do is insane. He used his fart once to boost for his car. I did not use my fart as fishing bait.